Hello everyone, today on the channel it's time for Deck Academy and we're gonna try to make our first Omenpaths deck. Since we managed to get a few packs from the Mastery Pass, as you can see we reach 14th level in the Mastery Pass, so we've been playing every day basically since the set came out on mobile, because as you know on the PC, as you can see right now, it's hell of a time to play. It's just slow, and with all the downloads it takes us such a long time to just start the client and download everything and load everything. I mean on mobile it took a while too, the past couple of months. I don't know what the hell they are doing to this game, but it kept downloading like random megabytes of some files or something 2 or 3 times a month. Before it was only like when a new set came out you had to download something, and then it became more often, like once a month you have to download something. Now it seems like 2 or 3 times a month you have to download something from the server for some reason. I don't know what patch or whatever they're doing to this game, but the downloads are like too often, and sometimes they're really big too. They're like 600 megabytes or something, 300 megabytes. It just doesn't make any sense, especially for mobile. And it's not just about the new set coming out, it's just random downloads. So yeah, we click making a deck button, since we like to make a deck, and it's not loading. I mean, it tried to start so many times today. It tried to connect and keeps saying loading this and loading that and connecting to server, and it just seems like it just doesn't work properly half the time, like we said before. So when it works we have to try to make like obviously one video, but probably more than one video. Like last time we tried to make 2 videos in one day if we have the time, because it's not guaranteed to actually work the next weekend when we try to make videos and we don't have that much time to make the videos. That's why they become super casual. Obviously we were not competitive channel in the first place, but again, like we said, we're gonna try to make this last as long as possible, even with one video a week. However, since it's getting worse and worse, like we're not that crazy about the game. We are playing on mobile, but we're not that crazy. The game's getting worse and worse. It's getting more and more challenging to actually do the videos because of time. We might have to just go to 3 videos a month, maybe, instead of like once a week, like 4 videos a month. And I don't know what's gonna happen next year. We started with like 5 videos a week, every day of the week for 1 year, I believe. When COVID started, 2020 is when we started this channel. We reached already 5.5 years, and after that we went to like 3 videos a week, I think, from 5 videos a week, and then we went to 2 videos a week, and now we're like down to 1 video a week. We might go down to like 3 videos a month instead of 4 videos a month. I mean, it's not like we're getting any traction anyway. We've been having the same number of subscribers for maybe like 3 years now. After the first couple of years I think we reached the number, and then it's been the same for 3 years. So it's not like we can say, oh, we are doing great, the channel is doing great. I mean, some people are watching. The videos where we go undefeated obviously get a lot of views, like over 100 views, but the normal videos don't get that many. And again, as you know, we just record and upload and that's it. There's no editing, there's nothing. So if there is a color combination or deck that somehow works and gets wins, then there is. If there isn't, then there isn't. So we have some stuff from Omenpaths. I'm not really sure exactly what color combination, because as you can see we don't have that many rares, just whatever packs we open from the Mastery Pass, and I think we got some free packs at the beginning. So we can't do it as usual. We can't do it too much. I guess we'll play red spider. This is red, white, and blue. I'm not sure if we can play red, white, and blue. Again, we're not that excited about this set. What is mayhem? Five color spider deck. Okay, I mean, we'll try it. We'll try it. Let's see what spiders we have in the rest of the set. Probably not that many. Spinner of Souls is obviously a shoe-in. This is a spider. Okay, we didn't even notice that. We did not even notice that. Okay, we don't have that many rare spider. Let's see uncommon spider. We'll try 5 color spider deck, I mean, just for the hell of it. Not sure how it's gonna work with the lands, but it might work. The green spiders are obviously really good. Okay. It's gonna be a very weird deck, I'm not gonna lie. I think we need removal. We need removal, otherwise we're not gonna do anything. I mean, we're not gonna win. Not damage, we need destroy. Why arena has to not work at all? We need to destroy. I mean, board wipe. Board wipe in rare. And then just search for the lands after we get the removal. And then we're gonna try this random 5 color spider deck. Just for giggles, as they say. This is actually not bad. Memories of Nibelheim. And it kills non-land permanent, so that's good. We can kill stuff. Okay, but we do need some board wipes. We will like some board wipes, otherwise we can't We have like no chance of winning anything. And then we're gonna need some lands, like multicolor lands. Probably shock lands, but not too many, otherwise we're just gonna die to our own lands. Yeah, we definitely need Day of Judgment. What is this? Quag Feast. We don't need this. No. Day of Judgment. Fumigates. Starfall Invocation. And what is Gallant Strike? I think Arena just added like extra. No, we don't need this. Hello, hello, we don't need this. Okay, lands. Not destroy, but just lands. Because I think we just have basic lands in the deck so far. Don't need any of these special lands. I think we need like a shock lands. Can we just search for damage? It should give us the shock lands. No? Why not? Doesn't it deal 2 damage to you, or do you lose life? I don't even remember what shock lands do. Okay. Temples are not what we're looking for. Godless, right, there we go. Come on. Watery Grave. Sulfur Falls. Next. Woodland Cemetery, 2 Stomping Grounds. Sacred Foundry, Cliff Drop Retreat. Breeding Pools. Fable Passage 1 is okay. It's not gonna do much. Okay. Omenpaths 5 color spider. I mean, it doesn't look like much, and we're probably gonna get destroyed, but I mean, this is for entertainment after all. Especially an unranked, people play like serious decks and competitive decks, even though we are in unranked, and there's nothing much we can do. Sometimes, like I said, we go undefeated, sometimes we just get destroyed. Again, we lack time. We lack time to be playing. We can't be playing for hours and hours. So if we go undefeated, that means you probably finish. The video is probably short, like 30 minutes or something, because we get like 3 wins quickly. If we get destroyed, sometimes we try to get wins and we manage to play for 40 or 50 minutes, but today we don't have that time. So if we lose basically the first 2 or 3 games in the first 30 minutes, we're just gonna call it a game. Not sure why it shows this. Diamond has been doing this since last month, 2 months ago. Like every time we play unranked, it just shows this diamond rank, and we're playing unranked, like it shouldn't show anything. And either way, we are not in diamond. We never reach diamond. I mean, we haven't reached diamond in years because we just get to Platinum 4 or Platinum 3 and then we basically just give up. Since we don't try to reach Mythic, there's no point to try to reach Diamond. We just play Ranked because we have to play anyway to get the quests, gold and everything. So we gotta play games and we might as well play Ranked. The decks are usually good enough. Again, it depends on which day we actually play. But our decks are usually good enough to literally get us to Platinum 4, sometimes Platinum 3 or 2 relatively quickly, like by the middle of the month. The first couple of weeks we can get to Platinum and then we just basically stay there since there's no point. There's no point. I think it's been pretty easy basically to figure out. That arena is rigged, as we mentioned many times. Many times. Enter stopped. This guy is just... he's kind of decent, I guess. I don't know. Again, we don't know any of the cards. Oh, he's the one from the opening screen. We don't know any of the cards from this because this is the first deck we made with Omenpaths. And we didn't keep track. I think actually when we play ranked we don't see any Omenpaths cards. The past couple of weeks we have not seen any. Everybody just playing with the older cards. Everyone's playing competitive decks in ranked. So having said that, again, arena is just slow as hell. At least we're not we are not getting mana screwed. We're actually getting mana flooded, which could be bad. It kind of depends. What the hell does she transform into? I guess we're not gonna find out. Because opponent is just gonna smash our face in. Yeah, as you can see, it's very difficult. I mean, we have kind of an old setup, not kind. We have a very old computer, basically. We don't really have the cashola to upgrade anytime soon. We should basically make up more space on the hard drive. The hard drive is getting kind of full. So we gotta figure out, it has to be because of the computer, the reason why it's so slow. Like you're watching this like in slow motion basically. And this is why we don't really want to be doing these videos, because we don't have the setup. We're not really interested in playing the game. We kind of exhausted having a magic channel for 5.5 years and literally like not getting like anything out of it. Well, we missed a whole turn. Well, they literally skipped our turn. Why does it say pass? Like it's our turn. Why? They're like attacking us and we didn't get to play a land. Okay, so there's literally no way for us to win this. Yeah, now we have a turn, but like, what the hell happened? We need to get this guy down. And this guy, I guess. I don't know. We need to... I mean, we don't have to lose if we draw a board wipe. And like, why does it say to play these lands? Like, it seems like arena is like behind or something. This guy can transform next time. Okay, so yeah, if we get a board wipe, we're okay. If we get a board wiper, okay, yeah, because they're not doing that much. So let's just get a swamp, I think, and then transform this dude. What does he need? He needs blue. Oh, we need blue. Forget getting a swamp. We have godless, right? We need an island and then transform this dude and then pass the turn. The fact that we drew the lands, we kind of got floated, but the fact that we drew the lands basically shows that, wait, we don't even have an island in the deck? How on earth are we supposed to transform this guy? Okay, that's just sad. So having said that, let's just cast her and then this guy can take care of Sengir Vampire. No attacks, actually might as well just cast this. He can actually transform. They can't attack because this thing has reach and death touch, so until they draw a removal spell, that's not a removal spell, they can't really attack with Sengir, otherwise they're just gonna lose it to this thing. So we managed to play a deck which has like a lot of uncommons, I guess because our deck also has a lot of uncommons. What? Do they not know we have this guy? Oh, they notice now. So this thing gives us blue, so we can actually transform this dude for, yeah, we are drawing. When did we even get Temple of Silence? I don't know. I don't know when we got Temple of Silence, but we got it. When did we even put this in? I guess we'll take it. I don't know, when we built the deck something went wrong. No, we just pass. I don't know why they keep highlighting this to play. We already played a lamp for the turn. This guy has reach too. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to attack this thing and this thing. And then we have this, depending how they block, and we have Elspeth Smite. That's fine. That's also fine. So let's add white with this thing. Opponent has no cards in hand, so it's fine. Just kill this thing. And then get rid of their Sengir Vampire. I mean, they don't take any damage, but that doesn't really matter. And that. Okay. Now they don't have any more Death Touch or whatever. Okay. Yeah, he's getting flooded, but like, I mean, so are we. Like, look at all the lands that we got. Next, attack with these two guys again. This thing can suck and search for a spider hero like anytime. Maybe we use this mana to search for something. I'm not even sure what we can get. Okay, yeah, they're not gonna block. It's not in their benefit to block. Okay, just get whatever. Activate this. We don't need this guy with Death Touch because we have reach and there's nothing big. Okay, the guy's got bigger. Ah, God, yeah. That is indeed what we need. That is indeed what we need. They got floated, but then so did we. What? Are you kidding us? We just got our big boy. From all the cards they could have drawn, like they couldn't have drawn just like one other creature. Why they have to draw this? Okay, this thing's gonna have to start making spiders. Oh, they're getting kind of. They must have something. So just block one guy. What does this thing do? They must have a board. No, they don't have board wipe. We don't need 2 mana. Yeah, they have pump. We figure out they're gonna have a pump for something. That's fine. That's fine. We do have board wipe if we can actually get. Nope, we literally drew like all the lands in the world. This thing has vigilance. Attack. If they don't block her, we get to play something. Damn, they block her. Oh, it's any damage, it's not just to opponent. Okay, that's good. That is good. We thought it's only damage to opponent, but it's any damage. Okay, that's not bad. This guy's artifact. So what did they draw? It's like the mana flood game. Mana flood versus mana flood. Did they get another pump spell? I guess they did, but we kind of have to block. This thing is not gonna do much. They don't have pump? Do they have removal? It's good game, right? We just make 3 spiders with this. Oh no, it has to be on our turn. Oh wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, okay. Yeah, these things don't fly. So it doesn't matter if they get bigger. Oh, we just attack and they die. Why did we even suck this? Anyway. Okay, so we managed to win this game. Like we said, we start to draw lands and we got flooded. So we figured out, as you know from playing Magic, and we mentioned this before, mana flood always beats mana screw. And by always we mean like 80 or 90% of the time, not 100% of the time. Because mana screw literally means you can't cast anything. If you only have 2 or 3 lands the whole game, you are limited to very low amount of things you can cast in your deck. Unless you're playing like a Winnie deck where everything is only 1, 2 and 3 mana to cast. While mana flood allows you to cast your big things that make changes. You just have to survive, basically. You have to survive and not get destroyed, which sometimes you do, but like we said, if the opponent is mana screwed and they don't have a Winnie deck where everything is 1, 2 or 3 mana, they have some creatures which are like 2 or 3 mana and remover, but a lot of the creatures are also 4 and 5, so they never get to cast them. So even if you keep drawing lands and you only cast 1 creature every 2 turns or every 3 turns because you're drawing lands, you still have chance to win in the end. I mean, in this situation they drew a lot of lands, they have a lot of Winnie creatures, so they could have swarmed us and kill us, but they drew a lot of lands. We drew a lot of lands too, but our creatures are much bigger than their creatures for some reason. Okay, at least we got board wipe. If we don't get green, we're gonna cry. And I guess we got paired up because we play a lot of commons and uncommons. Is that why we got paired up with that opponent? I don't know. So we just basically have to hope they don't rush us and kill us in the first like 4 turns or 5 turns, because if we don't get our mana out, we just have to hope for Day of Judgment and then we start to cast our things. Okay, we play against Rakdos. That's a pretty good effect. Again, he slowed down. Arena worked a little bit better for a while, and now it's like slow down again. So we do have something to kill enchantments. We do have something to kill enchantments. But we need them to cast more creatures so we can board wipe them. This is 5 mana. It doesn't seem like they're playing a lot of creatures, but they might. Again, we managed to win somehow the first game. This game we can only win if they start to cast more creatures, which they don't seem to be doing. They just want to kill us with one guy, which is pretty bad for us because we got nothing. We didn't get red for this thing. And the arena is slow as hell. Like sometimes it works fast, so we can't even say really if it's target opponent lose to life. That's really bad. We don't want to deal with this guy, so let's just deal with judgment one guy. He kinda sucks, but there's not much you can do. We don't have double green for this either. Why this card is attached to our mouse? Like, see, there's something wrong with arena. Like, he just screwed up terribly. Oh, we do have 2 green for this. Okay, let's just cast this turn. And again, these guys are stuck on 3 lands, but it doesn't matter if they can make treasure tokens. And it seems like whatever they do, seems like they build their deck a lot more competitive than our random deck. Do they have removal? If they have removal, it's basically game over. We used our board wipe, so okay, let's just call it quits. Yeah, it's waste of time. We're gonna die next time if we don't die this time. Too slow. I mean, like we said, if it's not aggressive, they play a very aggressive 3 mana aggro deck. It's so scary because we made so many of these videos where we actually talk about something, like if something happens with the game or in arena, and then it actually happens, like the next game. Like we literally said that we should technically beat Mana Screw deck, except that their deck was not Mana Screw. They were stuck on 3 lands while we had 5. But the deck worked perfectly on 3 lands. Like everything they cast was like 2 or 3 mana, plus bringing stuff back, plus making treasures. So it was basically aggro deck, and like we said, we have a 5-color deck. We can't beat aggro decks. I'm not even sure how we beat. I mean, the only reason we beat the mono black deck, the first one, was because they were just flooded, and they just drew creatures. They didn't even draw removal, and then they refused to attack. Remember, there were a few turns where we only have 2 creatures and they are like 4, but because we got the spider that had the death touch out and then the other spider that could block their creatures, they literally refused to attack. Okay, another aggro deck. If they get something big, we can kill it with this, but if they don't, then... Oh, we got our board wipe too. Arena is not allowing us to play Godless Shrine. Okay, can we play Stomping Ground then? We gotta play some land. And we shouldn't really play her until we're very close to... Okay, so it's very, very aggro, so we gotta hope to get a land for board wipe. This thing does kill enchantment. Yeah, it's mono green aggro. So again, we can't really win against this either. Like we say, if we're gonna lose 2 or 3 games in a row, we're basically gonna call it quits because we might not survive to get 4 mana and Day of Judgment at this point. I'm not sure why they didn't attack. Yeah, we literally need to draw one more land. Hopefully they don't have another haste guy, otherwise we're dead, and hopefully we top deck a land that doesn't come into play tapped, because we have 2 white mana for Day of Judgment. That's our only chance. If they cast a creature, like we said, if they don't cast another hasty creatures, and what do you think they cast? They literally cast another hasty creature. Oh, they get a creature card? Yeah, and they put the counters around, so that's basically our only chance we survive this turn. So if we top deck a land, we can board wipe them, and then I don't know if they don't have another haste. We're gonna be down to like 6 life. Oh no, never mind. Okay. Okay. Well, we tried to play one more game. Like we said, we're supposed to lose that first game against Mono Black, but for some reason they didn't attack for like 3 turns. They should have traded some of their guys for that spider so that they can keep putting the pressure, and they basically gave us 3 turns to build. So we're gonna play one more game and then call it quits. Like we said, we don't have time to be doing this. Obviously you're not supposed to be winning, and with the 5 color deck it's pretty damn difficult to win against monocolor decks. I don't even know why we're playing monocolor decks. They should pair us against like 3 color decks or maybe 4 color decks. We play mono black and now like mono green. And Rakdos. Actually all the decks we played against were aggro. The mono black deck was aggro, they just got flooded. The Rakdos deck was kind of aggro. And this deck was obviously aggro. Not only that, but they drew their hasty creatures, which we also play that Bailoff in our deck because it's just too good for 2 mana. So just play this and then call it a day, because again, when you are not supposed to win, you are literally not supposed to win. I'm not sure if you know this, but this is a mountain, so we don't take damage, but we're not supposed to win. Another mono black deck. And another one falls, and another one falls, and another one bites the dust. Why is mono black so popular, and why on God's green earth? Oh, okay, so we lose that guy that was gonna help us to gain the life. Might as well cast this too. And again, are we gonna draw a land? Nope, we don't draw a land, sure. Might as well attack. He has vigilance, so. Really? Okay. If we don't draw land, then obviously we're not gonna win. Okay, well there goes 5 life. We drew the land. We basically have to go for the attack and the... Oh, hold on, we don't have 2 white for board wipe. Oh god, okay. Ah, there's the white. Okay, I guess we can board wipe next turn. If we survive this turn. We're gonna have to hope that we're gonna draw a white without her. Okay, so they just have pure removal again. Like we said, you're not supposed to win. You don't win. You're not supposed to win. Might as well block. I mean, if we draw the land, we can board wipe. If we don't draw the land, we're dead anyway, so. Nope, we didn't draw the land. Okay. So there you have it. We're not gonna waste any more time. We lost 3 in a row. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more MTG content videos.